Hi, it's Robin from The Balanced Life, and I wanted to come on and answer a very common question that I get as it relates to core strength. So the question is, how do I know if I'm engaging my core properly? So this is a question that relates to Pilates, but also any other type of workouts that you're doing, any ab work that you're doing. We want to make it worth your while. And there is a right way to engage your core and a wrong way to engage your core. And so in Pilates, the goal is that you learn how to do it effectively so that you can truly build core strength, take it into your day-to-day life, feel stronger, reduce aches and pains, prevent injury, and also take it into your other activities, whether it's another form of working out or hiking or running or walking or just playing on the floor with your kids, your grandkids, swimming in the ocean, whatever it might be. So a strong core is central to a strong, healthy body. And I'm going to share a few tips to help you decide, am I engaging properly or not? So come on down to your mat. And in Pilates, we talk about engaging the deep core stabilizer muscles. So if you're a member of the Sisterhood, be sure to check out the Sisterhood Starter Series, where I go through all of this in detail and kind of walk you through it step by step. But for today, when you're lying down on your back and we're going to bring our legs up into tabletop position, so lifting up off of the mat. Anytime you're in this position, if you start to feel your back arching and you're just like kind of feeling strain in this lower back, that's a sign that your core is not engaging properly. We want to bring you back into a neutral spine. And if you're brand new, you're actually going to go a little bit more on the side of a flat back just to help you get used to this feeling. And then you can slowly work up towards neutral spine. But if you feel that strain and that pulling in your lower back, you're probably not supported. So we want to bring the back of the rib cage back down to the mat, zip up the belly button, and think of shrink wrap around your waist. And then move your legs, even if that's like, oh my gosh, I can't move very much without feeling my back start to arch. That's okay. Smaller motion is better, and focusing on that core engagement is more important. You could also rest one foot on the mat, which may help you to stay more connected and reduce that sensation of arching or pulling in the lower back. So that's one tip. Another tip I want to talk about is the feeling of like bulging and pushing forward. So this often happens in a plank. So I'm going to use this as an example. So when you come into a plank and you step back and you come into a plank, it's very common to feel, I can't really show you, but the abs pushing forward, everything like kind of doming or pushing forward as you're trying to hold this position. Well, here's where Pilates is going to teach you differently. Your traditional workout might say, who cares? Hold the plank as long as you can. Not in Pilates, because we care about efficiency and good form to help you get the most out of your workouts. So instead, we're going to think of drawing the belly button up and in. See if you can see the subtle difference here. Pushing forward, but I'm holding my plank, versus pulling up and in and really supporting the midsection by connecting to the deep transverse abdominis. So it's like you're zipping your belly button up, you're lengthening your lower back, and you're making sure you feel very supported. Even if that means you do a shorter plank or you come to a modified plank version, but you're able to think more about that deep core connection and less about that bulging forward or the arching of the lower back. That's another mistake. So the lesson there, the thing to think about is core engagement is very important. So you want to think of that lifting and engaging as more important than trying to hold it for as long as you can or do as many reps as you can. Think about form first, staying deeply connected to your core first, and then you'll slowly be able to add up, your repetitions or how long you can hold your plank over time. So that's important to think about. The other thing I wanted to mention is that one question I get a lot is, okay, I've learned how to engage my core through Pilates. Should I be engaging my core throughout the day? And the answer is no. This is good news. We do not have to stay zipped up and cinched in and totally connected to our core throughout the day. Instead, we just want to maintain an awareness of our posture. So this is one of the benefits of Pilates. The more you do the workouts, the more you get connected to your body, the more you become aware of, oh yeah, I feel out of alignment, or I can tell I'm slouching forward. It doesn't mean you never slouch. It doesn't mean you never let your tummy relax. It just means you become more aware of your body and your movement. So focus first on your posture, and that's going to help to naturally engage the muscles that are needed to support that good posture, right? If you think about kind of slouching over, these muscles are not needed. If we think of coming into good posture or standing in good posture, then those muscles are actually called upon and needed. So think of posture first, aligning your spine, walking tall, and then think about maybe before you do an activity, maybe you're gonna lift the laundry basket and bring it up. Maybe think about, okay, engage my core before I lift so that we support ourselves, we don't throw on our back. Or you're picking up a child. We hinge, we pick up that child, we engage the core, we use the legs, and we become aware of our core like that throughout the day to support healthy movement, not as a restriction, like I have to be holding this in all day or I'm not doing it right. That's not true. That gets uncomfortable, and you can also do more harm than good by trying to hold that. Our bodies are designed to tighten and release. Just think of breathing. We have to come in, we have to breathe out. Muscles are made to contract and release, so think of moving naturally throughout the day. Focus on good posture, and when doing your Pilates workouts, think about how you can be most effective and most intentional with your form, and you'll get the most out of your workouts. Okay, if you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on a mat for a full Pilates workout very soon.